So today I decided to do something genuinely unhinged for the culture. I got the Platinum Trophy in My Friend Peppa Pig. Yep, the PS4 version, played on PS5, because nothing says next-gen gaming like willingly spending your evening in a children's show simulator. And listen, I didn't do this because I wanted to. I did this because someone out there is hovering over the download button thinking, how bad could it be? It can be bad. This game is basically a guided tour of Peppa's world where you take 5 steps, talk to someone, take 5 more steps, and then the game politely interrupts you again. It's not hard, it's not long, but it is weirdly good at testing your patience in the most wholesome looking way possible. And yes, there's even a bit of RNG in here, which is honestly hilarious. Like, why does Peppa Pig have randomness? Who requested that feature?
Why are you the way that you are?
So in this video, I'm going to take you through my platinum run, the best bits, the jank, and the moments where I questioned reality. Also, there is one specific thing in this game that I will never forgive, but we'll get to that in a minute, trust me. If you enjoy trophy hunting, questionable platinums, and watching me endure nonsense so you don't have to, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. What's the most, why does this exist platinum you've ever earned, or been tempted to earn? All right, let's get this over with. So here's the deal with this one. This platinum is not a flex. This is not, look how skilled I am. This is, look how far I'm willing to go for a shiny notification and a good story. Think of it like this. Some people climb mountains for character development. I followed Peppa Pig around a village doing errands. The game starts by letting you make your own little friend. Pick an animal, pick some clothes, maybe give them glasses, and suddenly you're part of the Peppa universe. And that's the moment your brain quietly goes, I can still turn this off. I didn't. From there, it's basically one continuous children's TV episode where the plot is always the same. Someone needs help, you do the task. Everyone celebrates like you just negotiated world peace, and then you get whisked to the next place. It's cute, it's colorful, it's totally harmless. And it's also designed to stop you constantly, which is where the adult trophy hunter experience starts to get a bit crunchy. But that's fine, that's what we signed up for. The goal today is simple. Keep moving, take the funny moments when they appear, and see if I can make it to the end without becoming a full-time roadwork hater. All right, let's start the actual run. The first trophy kicks off exactly how you'd expect. A grown man has lost his glasses, and now the entire local economy stops until we solve it. So we're off doing the noble work, searching, investigating, risking it all, which in this game means walking 10 seconds and pressing interact. There it is, we're officially in. The platinum journey has begun with eyewear recovery. And I need you to understand something early. This game gives praise like it's being paid per compliment. You could pick up a leaf and the cast would throw you a parade. Next trophy is the classic children's game rite of passage. Something has escaped. It is technically your fault now. Go fix it. So we're rounding up chickens like this is a crisis response unit. And listen, I'm not proud of how competitive I got here. For a moment, I was locked in like I was trying to beat a world record for poultry management. Bang, chicken secured. The farm is saved. Everyone claps. I pretend I'm not sweating. And this is where you start noticing the rhythm. Do the thing, tiny scene. Do the next thing, tiny scene. The game is basically training you to accept interruption as a lifestyle. Now we head to the beach, and the vibe tries to change from emergency farming to nature documentary. But let's be honest, this one is just me waddling around the rock pools like a toddler with unlimited curiosity, mashing interact on anything that looks even remotely clickable. No strategy, no discovery, no what wonders will we find today, just press interact, press interact, press interact, until the trophy finally goes ping and the game tells me I'm basically Jacques Cousteau. Perfect. Trophy secured. I am now officially an expert in coastal discovery. And yes, the game immediately wants to talk about it. Of course it does. Next, we're in the snow, and the game goes full wholesome mode. Build a snowman, easy. But I approach this with the energy of a man assembling IKEA furniture without instructions. And when it's finally built, everyone reacts like we've created a masterpiece worthy of a museum exhibit. There it is, snowman complete, legacy established. Michelangelo could never. All right, forest time. This is where the game pretends we're doing actual detective work. You see tracks, you follow them, you ask around. It's basically a tiny mystery with training wheels. I'm strolling through the woods like I'm in some gritty crime drama, except the soundtrack is pure sunshine and everyone is smiling. Enhance, mystery solved. I'm basically Sherlock Holmes if Sherlock Holmes was a small cartoon pig. Immediately after that, it's time for a survival task. And again, it's simple, but the game sells it like we're preparing for a 3-week expedition. I'm doing laps, grabbing sticks, feeling like a hero, and trying not to laugh at how seriously I'm taking this. Campfire built, wilderness defeated, Bear Grylls would be proud. Now we roll up to Windy Castle, and I'll give the game this. The setting is genuinely cute. It's got that storybook field trip vibe. So I'm walking up like I'm about to unlock a fast travel point in a real RPG. We made it. Tourism trophy secured. Postcard moment complete. Next up is one of the most dramatic situations the Peppa universe can offer. A tortoise needs help. That's it. That's the emergency. But everyone's treating it like a full-scale rescue mission, so naturally I match the energy. We save the day, the community heals, the sun shines brighter, trophy pops. I take a victory lap. Somebody hand me a cape. Okay, museum time. This is the point where the game decides to throw in the biggest wow moment it has, space. And I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the most memorable set piece in the whole run, purely because it's the one time you feel like you're doing something different. NASA is watching. It's cute, it's goofy, it's exactly what it needs to be. And it's also the moment I realize this game is basically a theme park ride. You sit down, the ride does the thing, everyone claps, next attraction. Astronaut certified, mission complete. Now we hit Potato City, which still sounds like something you'd say as a joke, but no, it's real. And the whole place feels like a grocery store made by a committee whose only job is to make children eat fruit. Which is fair. Honestly, more games should try. The task is simple. Show up, do the little visit, and let the game pat you on the head for your nutritional awareness. Trophy pops. My diet is fixed. I am now a wellness influencer. All right, home stretch. This is the part of the run where the game leans into the one object in the Peppa universe that has true emotional weight. Mr. Dinosaur. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but it works. Because it's iconic. So the moment this task starts, my brain switches from casual trophy hunt to absolute mission. We are not leaving without that dinosaur. I'm checking everything, turning corners like I'm sweeping rooms, acting like this is a hostage rescue operation. And when you finally return it, you get the closest thing this game has to a big finish feeling. There it is, the last major objective. The moment I knew the end was seconds away. And then, right on cue, the platinum pops. Done. Completed. Officially stamped. And just like that, I have a Peppa Pig Platinum on my account forever. There is no undo button. There is no hide this from my friends setting strong enough. Time for the truth. The hardest part of this Platinum isn't difficulty, it's not skill, it's not anything you can improve at, it's patience. And the crown jewel of that patience test is Grandpa Pig's car. Because every time I use that car, I got the same unskippable roadwork cutscene. Now, the first time you see it, you barely notice. It's just a little transition scene. Second time, fine. Third time, sure. Then somewhere around the 5th time, your brain starts keeping score without your permission. By the 10th time, I was ready to submit a formal complaint to the local council. The thing is, in a normal game, repetition usually means you can speed it up, skip it, or at least mash through it. Here, no. You sit, you watch, you reflect on your life choices. It's like being trapped in a children's TV episode that's determined to teach you the importance of infrastructure maintenance, which is a weird lesson to learn at 30 frames per second. And it's not just that one scene. The whole game is built to stop and start constantly. That's not bad design for its actual audience. It's just how kids' games keep attention. Lots of little moments, lots of little prompts, lots of little celebrations. But when you're trophy hunting, it turns into this weird endurance test where the biggest enemy is the game wanting to talk to you again. And then there's the RNG. It's not run is ruined RNG. It's more like the game occasionally deciding when it wants to trigger something or how long it wants to make you wait. And you're just there like, why is any part of this random? It is Peppa Pig. So yeah, the challenge wasn't getting lost. The challenge was staying sane while being gently interrupted by wholesome nonsense for an hour. The best thing about the final stretch is you can feel it coming. Once the dinosaur mission starts, you can tell the game is winding down. It's doing the last big Peppa moment, lining up the finish, and getting ready to hand you the reward. And when the platinum popped, it genuinely felt satisfying. Not because it was hard, but because it was the perfect mix of absurd, quick, and slightly annoying in a way that makes for a great story. It's the kind of platinum you don't earn for pride, you earn it for the laugh, and for the content, and maybe to remind yourself that you are capable of commitment, even when that commitment makes no sense. I regret nothing. So, would I recommend this platinum? Here's the honest answer. If you want something easy and straightforward, something you can do in one sitting while your brain is on autopilot, yeah, this works. It's basically a guided run. If you've got kids, this is probably the ideal version of everyone wins. They get a cute interactive episode, you get trophies in the background. But if you're an adult trophy hunter doing it purely for the platinum, you're not here for gameplay depth. You're here for the trophy pop and the ridiculousness of it being on your account. And that's fine, because sometimes trophy hunting isn't about conquering a challenge. Sometimes it's about collecting stories. And I platinumed Peppa Pig on a PS5 is a story. It's a confession, really, but it's a story. Also, I do weirdly respect the game for committing to its audience. It's colourful, it's simple, it's friendly, it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's just not designed for someone like me sprinting through it like I've got a spreadsheet open, which I probably did. And that's the run. Peppa Pig Platinum, done. If you enjoyed watching me endure wholesome chaos for shiny pixels, hit like, hit subscribe, and stick around. Because this Backlog Platinum series is basically me testing how far my hobby can go before it becomes a cry for help. And drop a comment for me. What's the most ridiculous platinum you've ever done, or the one you're tempted to do just for the meme? And I need honesty here. Did Grandpa's car hit you with the roadworks scene once, or did it also choose violence on your run? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next platinum hunt.